Our next guest has made some exciting announcements here at IFA, and we're delighted to be able to have him with us. He is the president and CEO of Sharp Electronics for all of Europe, Mr. Hiroshi Sasaoka. Welcome into tomorrow, sir. How are you?
Very well, thank you, Dave.
Good. Glad to have you with us.
Invitation.
Oh, my pleasure. I was fortunate enough to be part of your big press conference here this week at IFA in Berlin, and some exciting announcements about some new products. And, of course, every time we have walked through all week long the Sharp exhibit here at IFA, it has been very crowded with people looking and admiring all the new products. And I guess some of the biggest news would certainly include the LCD TVs with LED backlights.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Thanks to your good master of the ceremony, then we had a very good reaction from many press and many big people. And our new LED backlight TV is very accepted, and we had a very good and many business discussion with our business partners, and then they are very much appreciating our good picture quality, and with LED it's giving a lot of energy consumption for future.
Very true. Not only is it a spectacular picture, you might say a very sharp picture, but it's also saving on energy. And of course, that's why Sharp is getting some world-leading awards in energy savings now.
Correct.
So, and rightly so. If you can save energy, I mean, we're talking about 40% or more energy savings with these new TVs. You can watch a lot more TV for a lot less money.
So important thing is that let's say our LED is giving approximately 50% less energy consumption than the conventional LCD TV. Let's say in case of 32-inch, for example, this is the main screen size anyway. Europe is working with just the same energy consumption with a 60-watt light bulb.
Wow.
And that is being displayed and demonstrated at booth, and then it's very easy for our visitor to understand how it's saving energy.
And that's what a great comparison, because you don't tend to think in terms of a 60-watt light bulb, taking the same amount of energy as your television, because up to now it's been a lot more than that.
Yes.
But you guys are actually saving energy. And 32-inch, you say, is about the standard for.
Well, about in Europe, approximately 35% of total TV demand are 32-inch. It's a bit different from US.
Yes, because in US size does matter, and everybody wants to have the biggest.
Yes.
So we have a lot of 55-inch, 65-inch. I'd love to have the big sharp one. What is that, 108-inch?
I can say that for a listener in the United States, that's the 52-inch LED backlight TV consume almost equivalent energy consumption with the 32-inch that you have now, maybe.
Ah, yeah, that's a good. So it's a nice upgrade. And you're not spending a lot more money in energy. Because, of course, there are many screen sizes available, and you introduced even a new Aquos line with, I think, 7 models. So there's something for everyone.
Yes.
And we invite our audience to make sure and go by a dealer near them and look at Sharp televisions, because you're going to see some great comparisons, especially with the new LED backlight. Tell me, if you would, what your perspective, since you're the president and CEO for all of Europe for Sharp. How is LED TV being accepted in this part of the world?
We expect probably about 15 to 20% of total TV demand toward the end of the year in commercial season are going to be LED-based, LED backlight-based TV. And then this will expand maybe toward the 2010s. We have quite a lot of let's say a request from our business partners to make it for standard model for next year. And then some of big retailers are having intention that they like to shift their lineup to more for LED backlight based LCD TV in 2010.
And you certainly see this as being the future of television, would be the LED backlit, more and more models available.
Looking at let's say many requirements and sort of responsibilities having for world environment, the LED is one of the let's say good response to meet that market requirement. So we have to go for that.
So for certainly a brighter picture, sharper image, it's all there for you. And of course, we didn't even have time to talk about new accessories for MP3 players and all sorts of cool things. do check out sharpusa.com. And if you're in this part of the world, in Europe, as we are this week here in Berlin, sharp.eu will get you more information. Hiroshi, you're a delight to talk with. I hope we can see you again, perhaps at CES or any other event, maybe here next year. And we look forward to getting you back on the program. And every time we talk with our Sharp representatives, new things to talk about. So we're always happy to have you.
Thank you very much.
Our pleasure. Of course, sharp.com and sharpusa.com and sharp.eu. I'm Dave Graveline. More from IFA in Berlin, Germany, as Into Tomorrow continues on the Advanced Media Network.